they're going to get some things wrong, but he was extremely lucky that what he got right. He himself didn't even realize all the things that he discovered. But only later did it become clear, wow, you know?
Okay, I think we're good.
We're good. Great. Making amazing time.
嗱，呢個就係個水城樓嘅基石嘅地方。嗱，頭先你咪見到喺山嗰度一路有兩行石落到呢度咧，就係個寶，因為個基訓泉咧就喺呢度裏面。
Before we go into the tunnel.
OK， 有冇問題？
So first of all, these stones are some of the biggest stones from the first temple ever discovered.
咁啊，呢啲嘅石咧，大石咧就係第一聖殿時期嘅裏面咧所發現嘅石頭咧最大嘅其中一啲。
And it brings to life the story in the Bible in this week's Torah portion.
咁啊，今次我哋呢個禮拜喺讀律法書嘅嗰個章節講咩？
When the spies come to the land, they see the giant walls of the city.
就係嗰啲嘅探子入到嚟打探迦南嘅時候，佢哋見到咧呢啲城市咧嘅城牆好大。
And they say they're like giants.
咁啊，佢話呢啲人迦南人咧好似巨人一樣。
But apparently God expected them to have different types of eyes.
咁啊，所以咧上帝咧就要呢啲嘅探子以色列人咧就有另外一個信心嘅眼睛。
Eyes like Hezekiah had eyes of faith.
就好似咧希西家王咁樣有一個信心嘅眼光。
Okay, I want to bring us down there, show us one last highlight.
咁啊，我對下邊咧就可以睇到咧呢一個嘅城樓下最底嘅地方。Oh, they create a big one.
Yeah.
好落嚟，落嚟。落冇到嚟，落冇到嚟，大家。你唔使跟我，唔使跟我。冇跟，
仲有3個未出嚟。
得。
仲有3個喺廁所。
咁咧就係1880年代嘅時候。
And there's a 16-year-old boy named Yaakov Eliyahu who did school one day. He played hooky.
咁咧有個16歲嘅細賓仔咧，好鬼衰啊！佢就逃學。
And he finds a tunnel.
咁啊，佢就揾到個水道。
And he decides to walk through it.
咁啊，佢咧就想入去呢個水道。
And around 6 meters from the end of the tunnel.
咁咧喺個嘅水道嘅入口入咗去咧6米之後咧。
He slips.
咁啊，佢就跣親。
And he looks up.
咁啊，望上去嘅時候咧。
And he finds an inscription.
咁咧就揾到一啲古代嘅刻文。
And this is also not the original inscription.
咁啊就好似呢啲咁樣嘅刻文啦。
The original inscription was stolen and taken to Turkey.
咁啊，呢啲嘅銘文咧，真正嘅原版咧就喺土耳其嘅時代咧就拆咗出嚟，而家喺土耳其。
So this is a copy of what it said.
咁啊，呢一個咧只係一個嘅模仿啫。
But in ancient Hebrew it is written.
但係呢度咧就係一啲古希伯來文。
Of the story of 2 groups of workers for King Hezekiah.
咁咧就係講到咧話喺希西家嘅時候咧有2隊嘅水利工程隊伍。
And the king told them, quickly, we have to hurry and build this from 2 sides as fast as possible.
咁啊，君王同我哋講話嗱聲整好我哋嘅新嘅水道先。
And here is the moment where the 2 sides met.
咁啊，呢一個嘅銘文咧所講嘅咧就係呢2隊水利嘅工程咧，大家唔同嘅方向一齊嚟到掘嘅時候，中間咧係打通嘅時候。
And that is the Hezekiah tunnel that we're going to be walking through.
咁啊，我哋落去睇嘅時候咧，就係見到呢一個咁偉大嘅即係個水利工程。
Now the amazing thing is that who is not mentioned in this inscription?
咁啊，最奇妙嘅地方咧，呢個銘文咧冇提過邊個咧？
Hezekiah.
就係冇提到當時嘅君王希西家喎。
Apparently Hezekiah didn't want to give himself the glory. He gave the glory to his workers.
咁啊，好明顯呢種銘文嘅風格咧，就係話呢個君王希西家咧唔想將個榮耀咧放喺自己身上。
Okay. One last thought. How did the gradient from one end of the tunnel to the end of the tunnel is very, very, very small, 0.06% going down.
咁啊，你又行嗰個水道嘅時候咧，你要見到咧係一路咁樣 S 型落去，然之後咧嗰個嘅水道咧慢慢向下嘅，係0.06。
Yeah, it's 586 meters and just a few inches.
咁啊，2000尺咧嗰個嘅水道嘅斜坡咧就係0.06%。
How ancient people 3,000 years ago could have built such an amazing tunnel?
點解可以2700-3000年之前咧有咁嘅科技可以做啲咁嘅嘢？
It's still a modern day mystery.
咁啊喺現代嘅學者嚟要研究嘅時候咧，仍然覺得咧係一個神話嚟嘅。
Remember, they didn't have flashlights like you guys
因為佢
have,
哋冇電筒啊嘛，
and no electricity and
冇
no
電
air.
亦都冇氣冇風扇。
So it really was a phenomenal work of genius and also bravery in order to survive the attack of the Assyrians.
所以咧唔單止咧係講到佢哋嘅智慧嚇，亦都係講到佢哋嘅勇氣啦。點樣喺亞述大國嚟到去打到城門口嘅時候，佢哋點樣去生存？
But like the Bible predicted, you will be the smallest of the nations, but you will survive.
咁啊，但係咧，好似聖經裏面所講嚇，以色列人你哋雖然好少，但係咧喺萬國當中嚟到去生存。
How did the water flow through? How did we survive?
咁啊，點樣呢啲嘅兩邊水道點樣能夠打通啊？點樣去生存呢？
When people came from the right side and the left side, and they met in the middle.
咁啊，就係咧兩隊嘅唔同嘅隊攻，然之後咧佢哋一面向大家嚟到作，中間咧打通嘅。
So it's a nice lesson for life, and the other lesson for life is
咁啊，就係一個好好嘅功課，就係話我哋點樣去合作嚟到做一啲大嘅工程。
sometimes it's okay to skip school. to
咁
find
啊，同埋咧有陣時逃學係冇問題嘅，就係一啲咁嘅考古發現啦。
Okay. Before we go in, so again, there's two options of how you can walk.
咁啊，我哋未落去嗰個真正嘅水道嘅時候咧，就大家有兩個選擇。
The water does go up to about here.
咁啊，嗰啲水咧可以咧去到咧你膝頭以
Not
上
the
嘅。
whole time, but a lot of it.
唔係成段都係咁樣嘅，某一段啫。
It's like 25 minutes to 30 minutes to walk.
咁啊，如果真係行嘅時候咧，25至30分鐘。
If someone's claustrophobic,
如果有人咧係對呢啲嘅窄嘅空間係有恐懼嘅話，
or just doesn't want to get wet,
或者咧唔想咧係整濕身咧，
so tell me, and you can take another path, a dry path, which is
你
much.
可以話俾佢聽，佢就帶你行一個咧舊啲嘅水道，就係一個乾嘅水道。
Is there anyone who I already know does not want to go into the water?
嗱，邊個咧係唔想落去水嘅？
No?
We all pray for it.
Question they
Yes.
asking me is the dry land, is it about the same time or a little less?
No. The dry is about 4 minutes.
Oh, same time.
嗱，咁啊乾嘅水道咧行過咧就係行晒咧4分鐘就行
And
完
then
啦。
So
usually
there's one
there is an option. Okay, so I'll explain. Sometimes, and I have two. Has anyone here done this before?
下一陣。
If you want, you can take the wet group,
Yeah.
and then I'll take the dry. Yeah. So then my friend will be the leader for the wet group, and I'll
You take
take
care of the dry group.
the
Yeah.
dry, and then we'll meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Come.
我哋有冇人
I'll walk with the dry,
邊個行 dry？
and then we'll meet in the
邊
middle.
個行乾嘅
There's a lot more to see in the dry.
This lady is gonna follow you.
Yeah, yeah. She's with me.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Bad timing. We should have.
Bad time. Bad time.